Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm here with our August 5th new releases. We have our November monthly and matching weekly. We also have another fall kit. We have some new foil, lots of fall and a little bit of like Thanksgiving type items. And then I also have the releases from last Friday. So we have some scrapbook papers here. We have some journaling sheets, and then we have our two mini sets that we released last week. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the stuff that we released on Friday, and then I'll get into the foil and then the new releases for today. So yeah, we have quite a few things here. I think I'm going to start with the mini kits actually, and then I will get into the journaling sheets and the scrapbook papers. Let me zoom you in a little bit. So for the mini sets, we have two of them. One is called Cider, the other is called Chic, and these are still an additional 10% off right now from last week. Same with the scrapbook papers and the journaling sheets from Friday. So all of those are still have that additional 10% discount right now. So starting with Chic, a lot of you really liked this particular mini set. I think you really like the leopard print. So we did get some requests to make this into a full kit, or at least something similar. So going to see if that is possible. Hear your requests, so definitely want to try to accommodate, but yeah, we will try. Anyway, so here is the 6th page of Chic. And as usual, excuse me, as usual, the sheets are available in white and washi, but I'm showing them here in white. The other mini set that we released on Friday was this cider collection, or I guess cider mini set. I don't necessarily think I would call it a collection, but it has lots of red and green gingham in it, and it's very apple-y themed, you know, given the whole cider title. Perfect for visiting an apple orchard, picking apples, general fall time activities. It is currently raining a ton right now, so if you can hear that, that's what that is. We needed the rain, but it's not exactly super convenient for this week. So it's Emma's first day of first week of kindergarten, and we're doing car rider with her, and so getting in and out of the car with the rain has been not exactly ideal, but it's fine. Anyway, so we have the journal sheets from Friday. So we have these trinkets and tidbits, and we have them in like, they're kind of like color collections almost. Not all of them are, but a lot of them are. You can tell by the title as I go through these, but we have red core, which is like lots of red little fun trinket things. We have yellow core, which is a lot of yellow themed trinkets and tidbits. We have some green. Love the frogs. So cute. The clovers. Try to fill in some of the empty spaces with stars that match the color collection. So you have green stars here. I put red stars on this one, and then yellow stars on this one. Here we have dream core, which you could kind of call it blue, I guess. But it just like felt like super dreamy with like the moon, clouds, and then there's blue stars on here as well. We also have the brown core here, which has, I love this cat here that's just like peeking at you, and this like tough bear up there. So cute. You have some brown stars in here as well. Violins and books. Lots of fun stuff there. And then lastly, this one, I didn't really want to call it pink because it's not mostly pink. It's just feeling like really like feminine. So it's kind of like feminine core, but then that felt like really long, so I just called it femininity. Femininity. I'm pretty sure that's not a word, but it is now. It matches my nails. Ooh. Anyway, so these are the little journaly guys from Friday. and they are still marked down 10%. So you can pick those up along with some of our new scrapbook papers. I don't know if I did a video when we did our first set of scrapbook papers. I have to zoom in a lot because these are like almost full-size letter sheets. So I don't know if I did a video on our first set of scrapbook papers, but this is our second little set of them, and they are double-sided. And they are like on a textured matte paper. They tear really well if you like one pattern but not the other. You get like two options there, so super fun. So we have this cherry grid one, which matches one of the Instax frames, Polaroid frames that we did. And we also have like this like coquette like strawberry style on this side. Over here we have some scattered cherries. And then we have some scattered strawberries on this side. Up here, you'll see I have to put something that identifies what these are. Just so that we can pack orders correctly, because just putting names is not always ideal. So yeah, so on one side, there's always going to be like a little bit here, but I tried my best. Anyway, so then we have our denim stars here, which matches that denim star stickers that we had, but we put them on a denim background as like a paper. And then on this side there's these white denim stars, which matches the Instax Polaroid frame that we released previously as well. And then we have this button one that matches the button sticker sheet that we have. And then on this other side it's just like a simple blue like monotone grid. But behind the buttons, there's like a lighter light blue grid in the background. So they kind of like matchy. So those are the little scrapbook papers that we did. Like I said, we did release a couple other ones. I think we released, pretty sure it's more than 10, but I'm not 100% sure. We released a good chunk of them on our site already. And then these are just 4 more that we did on Friday. So that's everything in the scrapbook paper department and everything that was from Friday. Getting into, now these sheets look super tiny because I'm so zoomed out, but getting into the foil new release and the other new releases for this week. Like I said, we have some Thanksgiving foil and then like some fall foil in general here. So we have these Thanksgiving table scenes. We have the Thanksgiving table elements, so lots of bows, fruits, dishes. We have some table decor with candles and bouquets. We have some dinner elements in general. These are perfect for like date nights or like a romantic evening at home maybe. And then for some fall stuff, we have some leaf stamps and pumpkin stamps. And then we also have some leaf tags and pumpkin tags. I believe that we did these last year. I'm not sure about the stamps, but I know for sure that we did leaf and pumpkin tags last year. These are so good for layering. So those are this week's new foil sheets. And then moving into the new kits, we have 2 kits this week, including a monthly. The 2 kits unintentionally are like blue fall, but like the November is a lot more light and airy, and then this other kit is a little bit more dark. The November kit is in champagne gold foil, and then the Mahogany, that's the name of that kit, Mahogany, is in rose gold foil. So let me go ahead and show you the November monthly real quick. So first off, we have the front page here. It's just like a little like fall town with lots of blowing leaves. Champagne gold foil definitely lightens it up a tad. We have the second page here with your date dots and your holidays and other good stuff. We have daylight savings, Day of the Dead, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, and then some birthdays. And then, and then lastly, here we have the decorative sidebar option, but you can also get the checklist sidebar option, and you can also get this in the B6 size as well if you prefer. But here we just have like a downtown city with lots of blowing leaves. So pretty. And then to go with that, of course, we have the matching weekly and decorative. So let me go ahead and get you into that. I might need to zoom out just a teeny tiny bit. There we go. So going into the weekly, we have a lot of the same scenes. It's very much like matchy-matchy. The quote says, "Count your blessings." And again, it is in champagne gold foil. It's giving like Gilmore Girls in the fall. Love her. We have the boxes page, so you can see that we have 2 shades of blue and 2 shades of orange. The layering page, you have an assortment of deco here with some leaves and pumpkins, some coffee, and some sweet treats. Here is the bottom washi. We have this like leaf swirl in the thin strip and in the headers. You have some light blue lace and some dark blue headers, and then the oranges do the date covers in this other header. And of course you have your foiled florals as well. Here is the foil add-on. So we have some foiled blowing leaves here, lots of blowing leaves and individual leaf pieces here. This is like a really good foil for fall in general, just because it's super leafy and not like extremely kit specific, I feel like. We have the deco add-on here, lots of good little deco pieces and some florals, of course, jam-packed. The journal add-on as well here. The floral deco add-on. And the alcohol ink swatch add-on as well. Go ahead and put this back in there. I feel like I say this every video, but I feel like Bill is one of the loudest people on this planet. The way he talks on the phone, so loud, no matter what. And when he's walking, he stomps everywhere. Take a shot every video that I mention Bill. Anyway, we have our flowers. Getting into the decorative kit, I guess I should say. We have the flowers page, and then we have the bouquets. We have the elements here. Just feel like most of these are a little bit smaller than they were on that deco add-on. So depending on what you're kind of looking for, we have the edges here with those foiled florals. Here we have the layered page, which has a ton of really gorgeous scenes with lots of leaves all over them. So pretty. We have the paper strips here with some blue gingham. The days and dates with your Novembers and the 2025s, and then some blue dots. We have your borders here with, again, the foiled florals. The scenes, really pretty downtown. The box swatches, which has a sampling of some of the boxes from the full boxes. And then, of course, your swatches. So that is everything in the November 2025 collection. And then getting into the Mahogany collection, they are similar but different. I'm just really feeling blue for fall this year, I think. I don't know. I've been into blue a lot lately in general. So, but like I said, Mahogany is in the rose gold foil. This is kind of giving like big city fall, whereas I feel like November was giving like smaller city fall. I don't know. This does also feature some gingham, but this is a little bit more, like I said, it's darker than the other one. This is more like blue and brown, and the other one was more like blue and orange. So similar but different, like I said. The quote says, "I know love is real because I exist and I am full of it," which is so cute. I love this little dog here. Love. Here is the boxes page. As you can see here, we have 2 shades of blue and then 2 shades of brown, and then this blue is darker than November. There is more gingham here as well, but we have a darker blue and a brown gingham here. Here is the bottom washi. We have some foiled leaf headers and the thin strip of washi. We have a dark blue lace and then that dark brownish color header, not header, date cover. Here is the foil add-on. More of those foiled leaves, lots of like leaf brick and blowing leaves, individual leaves, some leaf scenes, and then some pumpkins as well. Most of these items are available as individual foil sheets if you're looking for more of those too. We have the deco add-on here. That horse with the little, I don't know anything about horses, so don't judge me, but like the horse with the little blanket on it is so cute. I don't know if that's normal. I assume horses get cold. Who knows? Anyway, we have our, this is a really cute mailbox here too, and I love that little luggage suitcase thing. Briefcase? I don't know. We have the journal add-on. Lots of wood grain in here, and then we also have the Floro Deco add-on. And then we have the alcohol ink swatch add-on as well. And then, of course, the decorative kit. So we have those flowers. I do love that these flowers are like more of like a dried floral style. I don't know, I think it's really pretty, especially with the blue. Those were the bouquets, and we have the elements, of course, here. We have the edges here, which have some gingham and wood in the background, and then you have like some foiled stamps and leaves in there. Have the layered page, which has this really pretty long film strip, perfect for layering. Some of those scenes, a little Polaroid here, all of that good stuff. The paper strips, which has blue and brown gingham here. The days and dates with the dark blue date dot. More of those borders, the full length ones, and then you have the foiled stamps and leaves on here as well. Super matchy matchy. A little bit of gingham and wood in the background, but not too much. We have the scenes as well. Love this. The house with the couch in front of the window, so pretty. This fireplace, would I love this surround in the fireplace year round? Not really. Could we swap those out? I feel like that would be a fun way to decorate. Anyway, super pretty there. Love that. We have the box swatches as well. And then we have the swatches. So that is everything for this week's new releases. We have that Mahogany kit. We have the November monthly, matching weekly, all that good stuff. We have the scrapbook papers, which I'm going to leave them over here, but we have those, the journal sheets, the foil, and then the 2 mini sets, if I can even grab them. So, 2 mini sets. Woo! Camera adjust. Hello. Anyway, so yeah, that is everything for this week. As usual, everything is an additional 10% off this week only, so make sure to check it out now if anything is catching your eye so you can save additional. I think that is everything that I have to share with you guys this week. It is a little bit more jam-packed than it was last week, but I hope that you like everything. I hope that you have an amazing week ahead, and I will talk to you later. Bye.